as always, thank you for watching. Where's Talon? There's Talon.
Hello.
Talon's going with me on a job this morning. We have an interesting job. Today we get to go pick up a dead dozer. It's sitting in a Copart lot. Customers hired us to go pick it up, lift it, and load it onto a trailer so they can take it to its new owner. It's not only does it not run, but the blade is like 11 foot wide. Since the hydraulics don't work, we got to try to get the blade inside 8'6" or the 102 width limitations. So anyway, could prove interesting. Here we go. All right, Talon and I are here. We met with the driver that's gonna haul it. There it is. The machine. I thought they said one of the cylinders was broken. We've got to try to tilt this blade once we get her loaded. Oh, it is broken. Never mind. There it is. Broked cylinder. And another broked cylinder. Or no, that's part of... No, it's a different cylinder. It has two broken cylinders. Okay. It got two broke cylinders, Talon. We got this one up here.
Ooh. And
then we got this one right here. The side-to-side shift cylinders are bent, and then this one that tilts it, helps it. Looks like it goes there. Did go. All right, so we need safe lifting points that don't crush the cab. That gum pin's gone. Back glass is shattered out. All right, we're gonna take pictures of all this before. We didn't knock the glass out. That was already that way. I'm sure it could be fixed, but man, this thing's seen better days, that's for sure. We may not have to crack any lines to tilt that blade. I don't know. Well, look what's missing.
Yeah.
Our lift point for the blade.
That one's not much better.
No, that one's not much better. We may have to go around the cylinder points and try to do it that way. Once we get it on the trailer, we may have to lift it and then use a drag winch to
run around.
Pivot to twist it. We need solid lift points. There's a tie down right there. I looked it up and it was supposed to have 4 corner points, but it's got a tie down on the front underneath there, and it's got one in the back and the pin's missing. We need something across, and I really don't want to go off the ROPS. Do you? Probably go around the lift arms if these cylinders don't fold, you know.
It went through the water.
Do what?
It went through the water.
Yeah. That's what I was telling him. It's seen better days. It's got 2 cylinders broke. I was just noting some of the damage. That way you're not.
No, because there's a full list of it.
Is it? Okay, good.
Already on the thing.
Okay.
But I'm gonna take pictures of that before we get started too.
Yeah, I already did as well.
Okay.
Just covering ourselves. Yep. We're,
that takes a lot for.
Yeah, to break 2 cylinders like that, they
Which, that much water force could break a cylinder.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So, my question to you, since that's already busted,
the hydraulic system may allow it to flow
itself
without having to crack the lines. That's what I'm hoping for.
Since the force is off of that one.
Yes, the only issue is our lifting eyes broke on the bucket, so we're going to have to figure out a different way to lift the bucket and then pivot it.
Can we do a belly wrap chain and then
probably go right down here?
Okay.
Go right there,
okay,
and then lift it, and then we'll get on one corner of it with another tie, and that's after we get it loaded.
Right.
We'll get it on your trailer first, then we'll position the bucket. I'm looking for decent lift points right now because I don't know if these cylinders will collapse when we try, if we were to lift on the main push arm.
Get to the hook down there?
Yeah, but it's only a single point.
Oh. Can you hook and then stabilize with the tracks?
We'd have to, I mean, we could hook there and then come out on the outside of the lifting arms, but then you still risk running up. And it's only got the one on the rear and the pin's gone. Of course, I've got clevises and stuff, but we still need to be able to get.
Are you going to use
need
your
to stay
tower? Your splitter?
I've got one. I can use it.
So the only thing we run into here, and I've got some pads. I don't know if you've got.
I've got all kind of protective pads through the track. Yep.
And going around here.
Yep. Yep.
I mean.
Yep.
You do this more than I do.
Oh yeah.
But I've been trying to learn.
Oh yeah. Hey, we all learn. But yeah, that was.
But the wrecker I work with, we don't have a rotator. It's all extended.
That's my last option,
okay.
But
you want to try and
we can do it. I mean, no, that's the best way to stay away from everything else. You just got to protect.
Spinning the water for a while.
You got to protect from the edges of the tracks. Yeah, this is.
Because that's all degraded.
Yeah, you can see the mud piled up in it where somebody dragged it out. What it appears like anyway.
And it was in the salt clay.
Problem with.
I don't know how they got it here.
Oh no. Don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure I can angle in from there and back in under it.
Okay, you want the blade towards the back?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know with that busted glass if you wanted it nose forward on your trailer, or
if it goes inside, I mean, it's not gonna really matter at this point because it's noted that glass is broke. Everything's now. I see what you're saying there because it would catch more wind.
It would. Yeah. What my concern would be the pressure that it's causing going down the road might do something else.
Out.
Yeah.
You might be right on putting it forward.
Even though it'll make it more difficult for us to pivot the blade, we can still make it work. See what I was talking about with these humps that they've got over here? I just didn't want you to get bottomed out with that. Well, you've got her jacked up pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I just went and lifted it all the way. I can crawl terraces with that one.
Okay.
Super, but I got to hit it at the right angle.
Yeah.
But how soft is this? That's the better question.
That is a very good question. I mean, worst come to worst, we can lift the blade and drag its butt up there, or pick it up and drag it back this way,
right,
so that we're on more solid ground if you prefer that. But it looks like somebody's outriggers have been
so that indication right there is enough that we should probably get on the middle. Your opinion?
Well, somebody's outrigger sank there.
This is soft.
I know that this lot has been here for a while,
But it's still.
but this
Also
part
just
where they
the-
park stuff, I don't know how solid it is. I'm not concerned about it, but you might be.
I mean, you're here.
Talon? Yeah, I know. We don't. You can't use the blade for lifting at all. Your thoughts?
They did have the blade lifted at some point, or else those would have been corroded as bad as everything else.
We can always do a test lift here,
Right.
and if we feel it start sinking, we can stop and back up.
You do what you need to do.
I'm good either way. What do you think?
Save this. Like she was saying, you know, go around there.
Yeah.
No more weight.
We'll have to balance it though.
Because it's gonna wanna.
Yeah. What we'll probably do is, or what I'm going to suggest, okay, use the boom as a spreader rather than using the spreader bar.
Okay.
We could do that too. That limits us on being able to position it. If
So we got a really good truck driver.
this is
Sure.
true, this is true, this is true. If we use the spreader bar over the cab and lift back here, and then use the other mains and go up front, that way we can help control it a little better. Or we can do like you said and do a 4-point lift and use the boom as a spreader. Doesn't really matter to me. With just
It closes up pretty fast.
Yeah.
It does.
yeah,
It's not like we're fighting.
right.
Yeah, it's not wide the whole way up.
No, it's just the tracks we got to get around.
That thing
And-
is so tempting.
Oh, I know, but I don't.
hate
I wouldn't. But
I
with
don't want to do
all
that.
the-
Well, the guy's already said he was more worried about the cab than
Yeah.
anything else. That was what he told me over the phone. He was more worried about the cab.
It's almost like we got another one that he needs his cab.
Maybe. And that may be what they're after. Okay.
That's what I said.
All right. So you say use the boom as a spreader?
I like that idea.
Redirect.
Whatever you.
I'm good with it. As long as we can get her in. I mean, that's how we did that 48K lift, was using the boom as a spreader.
Yep.
It's only 30K, so the two mains will handle it. We'll have to redirect off of the second stage with the auxiliaries.
That's really soft.
Is it?
Where you're sitting doesn't look as bad.
Do what?
Where you're sitting doesn't look as bad.
What I don't see is the corresponding outrigger
I don't either.
impression.
Unless you don't know who was here,
That's true.
unless they only set one to counter.
And they may have just dragged it off the trailer too, rather than lifting. They may have just dragged it off. Don't know. Don't know how long it's been sitting here. This lot could have been bladed, you
Right.
know, any number of
And
things.
that's what it looked like. And it could have been moved here after it got
Yep.
dropped too.
Oh yeah. I say we do your plan and we'll get set up for 4-point using the boom as a spreader, and no idea.
No
I guess,
extra charge.
yeah, I guess they go with it, put it in the cab, and hey.
Sure.
I think the way the ground is laid, like she's talking, is kind of soft. I'm gonna turn around and put my nose up here so that my outriggers are more in line with this. I hear sirens. All right, I'm gonna turn around, like I said, get over here. All right, we got us a plan. Let's put her in action. I'll set my platform and we'll do the lift, and then I'll push it out away from me. Give you enough room to get out, get past my outriggers. I've got some small ones, but the way these are designed, it spreads the weight all the way across.
Oh, that's nice. So instead of having continued, like,
Yep, instead of having, especially on the back, when it goes down, it has the weight all the way across the back, not just focused on that pad.
It is angled.
Yep. 'Cause once it goes down, all of it goes down on the
Oh,
ground.
that's awesome.
Yeah. So you're getting the force spread out all the way across. Now the front is different.
Right.
But especially working off the rear corner, this is very, very helpful. Oh man, that slides right in there. What? Almost like I meant to, I know. All right, you want to start getting us some rigging, sir? Yes. I'll start getting the boom spreader set up. I don't know, we got some really nice new Bailey slings over there that we might try. I don't know if we want to do those around this part on the rear.
Sure on the front though.
Huh?
Sure on the front though.
Yeah, I've only got 2 of them. The others are supposed to be here today, but they've got the protective sleeves on them. These rascals right here.
What in the world?
Uh-huh.
Wow. These are fancy.
Those are nice. They're 15 foot, so. And then, oh no, on the front, we'll see. Well, we'll make it work. Setting her up for a 4-part lift and using the boom as a spreader bar. We used the mains on one side and the auxiliaries on the other. Excuse me? Yeah. Hey, give me my glove back. So I'm using the snatch blocks to redirect the auxiliary winches off the second stage of the boom. So as we spread it out, the boom will act as the spreader bar. Talon, if you don't feel comfortable with those, we can use chains.
I think we're going to have to use chains back here.
But we can always use the, we can set that armor angle right up here too to protect these.
Oh yeah, we do have that angle.
You betcha we do.
Shoot fire. I got that one up there.
Oh, you think one single will do that?
Seen the rating on these?
I didn't. I threw them in the truck as soon as I unboxed them.
Sweet. Basket's 37,000.
That's enough to lift the whole machine.
Exactly.
That's
These
what.
things are awesome.
That's what I was thinking. If we used both of these on the back, would make it easier to wrap around rather than fighting the chain through there. But if you feel more comfortable with chain, we'll use chain.
I kind of like the chain.
The chain might be easier.
Okay. Go for it.
These aren't very flexible.
Yeah, these are cantankerous.
With the urethane on them,
Yes.
yeah. They're designed to be tough.
Right. I'm gonna have to give me a set of
I
those.
think they will. But yeah, I'll get some big.
Well, if you want to go this way, I would suggest, since we're doing a 4-part lift though, we use one on one side and one on the other. Yep. That would be the only difference. That way we've got 4-corner control.
I like it. Get out.
This is in case we have to crack the lines. Oh, come on. Got the truck lifted up some. And short little old me. That's what that lock's there for. Give me just enough to reach up there. You can just basket it around it. Yep.
5/8.
Now, I think we'll be fine with half on this.
You know how I am.
Don't you?
Yeah, you know how I am.
Overrig, overkill is underrated. You're the ones,
You're making that big for nothing.
that's up to you, buddy. I'm running the truck, you're doing the rigging.
Ooh, fancy.
You don't have to drag our chains. Okay, fair enough. She's dragging our chains. I said, you don't have to drag our chains. She said, faster we get done, faster she gets out of here. I said, fair enough. I'm not gonna pass up the help. Not knowledgeable help, especially. There's some people I don't want to help. Coming behind you, sir. I would, just so that chain doesn't come up and get caught in between one of those links. I've seen that happen before, and that's not a good situation to be in. Thank you. You've been around this stuff a while.
Now, do you have a... Do we want to loop these and hook them back to themselves?
Yep. We'll just shorten her up.
The other side was short. If mine were 4 lifting, I'd say we could, but mine aren't. We only found 1 short one.
That's all right. We'll make it work. We want the chain to go over the track, not the cable.
Right.
So.
Where is the other?
Oh, wait a minute. I missed.
Yeah, you missed.
Hey, I missed.
It happens.
Found some horseshoes here for you in the morning.
Should be in that front pass through. Should be. Oh, I've got another box of those synthetic slings supposed to be here today, but UPS hadn't ran yet. They were supposed to deliver yesterday. Uh-oh. Nope, I don't want that hook on there. You find her, bub?
No, it's got to be next to the ketchup or something, because I don't see it.
All right. Well,
If they got put in another truck on her,
shouldn't have been. Is it there? Okay, cool.
one guy's next to the ketchup.
Ready? Up on blue. All right.
Now, are
Yeah,
you okay with me running this?
Oh, all we gotta do is right there. Yep. Perfectly fine. Here, let's go ahead and loop this. Ugh. There we go. Got her? There you go. All right, everybody. I'm gonna bring up just the front first, a little bit. How we looking, bub?
Good, good.
Did you go through the middle two or the last two on this side?
I don't know what he did. We've got her. She's in the air. Well, when you do a 4-point lift, anytime you tug on one, it wants to twist it. Yep. So you got to be really cautious. And then you either boom up or boom out to get her where you want it.
Now, what's your counter at extension?
Right now,
Does that calculate all that for you?
yeah, it does.
I have to do math.
Well, I mean, I know roughly the math in my head.
Right, but
Because I've worked this truck for so long, I know what its capabilities are. But yeah, it shows you what you're lifting and what your capacity is, and it knows what, how far you're rotated, how far you're extended, how far you're boomed up.
so they're trying to dummy proof it. Trying.
You can still override it because it's designed to pull as well as lift.
Right.
So, I mean, you can overload the boom by winching very easily. So right there, I'm at 50% of lift capacity. Yeah. All right, I'm starting to sink on this front, so how do you want to come at it?
You tell me what you want me to do.
I'm not going to get it any higher until you're ready. So if you want to back under it,
right under it.
huh?
Well, I need to go swing. We want the blade forward.
Yeah, you'll have to come in front of it that way. Let me push it out so you can get it out from my underriggers. Or outrigger. Ah!
Those thingies.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
There's me a pontoon boat.
There's lots of things here. Boy, front outrigger sinking. Slow your roll.
Don't roll.
We're plenty high. Dang, she's good. Hey, I've got backwards movement so we can set it in the well without her having to move. if you want to tell her, she doesn't have to get it perfect. Oh yeah, I can. All right, here, let me show you. I can move it. Look at our boom. That it travels forwards, and so yeah, I can shift it forwards and backwards, side to side, whatever.
That's good weather.
Right there. Okay, we're gonna stop then. All right, let me try to line her out. Do what?
She's fine.
Settle down, girl. Okay, the pin's not lining up with what are we looking like, Talon? Oh no.
So, with knowing that knowledge, if the blade is under 12, we won't worry about moving it.
Okay. Well, it's supposed to be an 11-foot blade. Supposed to be. But they said the tracks were supposed to be, yeah, 8.6. Well, you tell me where you want me to sit. I was lining up the pin.
Just with the center, with that middle board that's narrow.
That's what I was trying to do. If you stand back here, if you want to look at it and make sure, that's what I...
As long as it's close, it's going to be 9 foot either way. But no, you're doing fine.
If you want it,
I'm not that picky.
well, you're the one who has to haul it though. I want to make sure you're happy.
Once it's changed, the front end is what's cockeyed right now.
I can change the front.
Right.
Once we get the rear
That's
set,
fine.
I can always redo the front. That's not an issue. We'll get the rear set, huh?
That's fine.
You want to check the other side, make sure it's the same distance? Nope. All right, then I'm going to set the rear down. I'll set the rear down, and then we can change the front. Petty little rascal. Is it? Good. So you're still gonna have to get permits though, aren't you? I mean, I can pivot it though if you want to try.
We can try. The problem is the easier way to pull it would have probably been this way, but I want the decline.
On that passenger side, yeah. Oh yeah. I agree. I think I can still make that happen with what we've got going on here. We'll get these undone, and I may have to set it down first,
right.
but we can still do it. Yes, no? Thank you. Man, I love these things. We got to figure out how we're going to do it first. We might be able to redirect off of there and get it to pivot enough, but it's going to be close. reposition, and we'll be back. Yeah, I need to go forward a little bit. Hey, you don't have to kick the PTO in, but it helps. All right, Talon, I want to take the drag, and we'll grab a frame hook chain, and go around to this side, and we'll wrap the blade so that it rolls it that way. I'll get the winch line. Yeah.
We're turned around now.
Yep. We turned around, buddy. Just go around the far side of the blade. Will it grab right? Yeah. No, it won't, will it?
No.
Will it grab in here? It's not, as you saw, it ain't gonna take much.
There we go.
There we go.
That'll do.
That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Boom.
Stay.
It will. We got her. Look at that. I think that's all we're going to get. I mean, we can try to get a little more out of it.
Do you think the hardest is blocking the knuckle? Does that pivot right there?
It pivots where that sling is.
Right.
But it wasn't pinching it. I was watching that.
Okay.
I do need to get a better lift.
You're off of it. You're just barely on it.
Whoop. Come on now.
Stay.
There we go. Hey, Talon.
Yes, sir.
Never mind. I know where it's at. It's eating into my my new sling. Not bad. But there's a wood block over here. Oh, right here.
Use once. Send it back.
Warranty.
Do what?
Warranty.
First use on these, man. Hey, so far I'm impressed.
There you go.
The curve of that blade just doesn't want to cooperate, does it?
I've got some stall mat padding too.
Oh, it's sliding the machine.
That's it. That's where we're leaving it.
All right, let me set her down.
Stay.
I'll hold it with this one. If you want to go ahead and tie her down. Yes, no, maybe?
Yeah, but
My stuff in the way.
no.
What you thinking?
Now I'm going to keep it pulled that way. Do you think it's gonna move? Look, you want to relax it just enough.
Yeah, let me let the weight off of it.
Okay, that was there. Up.
It's gonna walk forward. No. There's no pressure right there. You want to go ahead and pull it back the little bit that it was? That's it. That's all we got. Here, I can get that one out of your way.
I was trying to weave through.
Here,
so
Talon.
it's not- Yep.
Ugh. Got her, bub? All right. I'll get this out of your way. Watch your head. All right, you're clear. Overhead. Well, for the first juice, I like those.
Yeah, those things are awesome.
I really like those.
Where do you have them at?
Where you put that last armor angle, I just had that one folded up and laid it inside that armor angle, basically. I don't know what you did with the other one, but
It's on the other side. That's what I did.
whatever you want to do with it. We got another box full of them coming today. We'll have to redo this whole truck anyway,
Yeah.
which is needed done for a while. So. I'll leave these up here for now because I'm gonna go ahead and double up my mains. Keep them doubled. I wouldn't have to, but I like to.
Alright, can't go wrong.
All right. Now get these rascals all the way up there to their intended position. Yep, hold on. I got to get the I got to get it tied up in that tie back. All right, now red end. Not locked. We're gonna have to re-spool too. This thing's gonna have to have a spa day. Line out, please. Whoa. Now boom her in so I can get these rehung and rethreaded. Well, you see what I did wrong? What's supposed to go there? Not the snatch block. Ah.
You had the right idea of hooking.
Ah. Yeah, it was the wrong hook that was hooked there, though.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, it's exercise.
Yep.
Trying to get the rest.
All right, you.
Now you got that muscle memory.
Now I can come down here and work off the ground. Do what?
That's glued to the carrot. Is it tightening right there? Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
So my goal was to choke it here to keep it from going that way.
Yep. You want to let it loose and see? Coming out. She didn't go, well, she moved a little bit, but not much. Ah, come on. This stuff's heavy. I'm glad it's windy. It's a little warm and humid.
Wind helps.
Yeah, it does.
Where's this got this?
It goes on over by the remote control, in the remote control box. That's my little stand-on block for short people. My short person's helper. All right, where do we stow the boom? At 8 degrees. Go 8.
Call it your bingo box.
Excuse me?
Bingo box, you know, because Bluey and Bingo
Yeah.
have a stair.
Oh yeah. Yeah. His kids, my grandkids, Blue and Bingo, I mean that's...
So, did you see the difference now with an adult Bluey?
No.
I don't know what it's like.
Okay. Kind of like Family Guy type stuff, or?
No. It's going to be like life lessons, but still.
Okay.
But adults, not children.
Lord knows some adults really need that.
Cody's healing so many childhood traumas with so many people. It's great.
I had not heard that. We'll have to check that out. Whew.
Good.
I thought about it. I don't know, man. I don't know if I've got the inclination for it or not.
I think it's in
I don't know, with all these new innovations with rotators and sliders and
Yeah.
synthetics, I just don't know if I can keep up. I'm an old man, you know. Old man in a young man's game. Darn fine job, ma'am.
I appreciate you guys.
I appreciate you. Not everybody gets in there and starts dragging chains.
No. All right, ladies and gentlemen. There she is up on the trailer. Fairly easy lift. I don't necessarily like doing the 4-point, but on this it was much easier than setting up the spreader bars and stuff. We made her work. She's on the trailer. Unfortunately, the lady's gonna have to get oversized permits because the tracks are wider than what she was told anyway. So we don't have to fold the bucket all the way in because it doesn't matter as long as she's within 14. Anyway, she was a fantastic operator, driver. I mean, you saw her jump right in there. She backed in first try, no issues. Can't say enough. And as always, glad to have Talon here with me. Talon been doing this with me for a long time. All right, we're gonna head back and see what's next. As always, thank you for watching and God bless.